The rain poured silently outside the wide glass window, blending with the thick darkness of the forest that surrounded the mansion like a never ending prison. You stood quietly, arms wrapped around yourself, staring into the abyss beyond the trees. Your mind fogged with fear, with heartbreak, with questions that never ended. You weren't even startled when you heard the soft click of the door opening behind you. Footsteps echoed gently until Mera's soft voice broke the silence. Miss John, please eat something. You haven't touched anything since morning. If Master finds out, you didn't move. Your eyes remained fixated on the trembling trees outside. It had been raining all day, like the sky was mourning everything you had lost. Mira walked closer, setting the food tray down on the table, gently trying not to make any noise that would upset the already delicate air in the room. Please, just a few bites. Don't do this to yourself. He won't like it. You finally turned to look at her, your eyes red, hollow, and tired. But the subtle worry in Mira's voice and the kindness on her face made you sigh in surrender. Slowly, you walked over to the bed and sat down, lifting the spoon with trembling fingers. You didn't have an appetite, but at least Mira cared. Mira sat across from you, folding her hands in her lap, trying to keep her expression neutral. She watched you eat. Eat quietly, then softly broke the silence. You know, he's not always like this. You looked up at her, scoffing, your eyes filled with bitterness. Really? You think there's someone to state kindness in a man who caged me here like an animal? Who lied to me for 6 years pretending to be a father figure? You think there's anything good left in him? Mira flinched a little, but she didn't look away. She gave you a small smile, one that didn't reach her eyes. He is a monster, I won't deny that. I have seen him destroy families, burn down lives like they were nothing. But the way he looks at you, the way he keeps everyone away from you, even the woman he doesn't spare, you are the only one he never touched without your permission. Do you know what that means in his world? It means nothing if I still feel like a puppet. You looked away, voice cracking. He stole everything from me, my career, my dreams. My mom died because of him. Sam, my best friend, he died because of me. And all this time I thought he was protecting me, that he was really my stepfather. But he was just preparing me for this, for the moment he would finally claim me like a possession. Your voice faded into silence. Mira's expression softened, her eyes misting with sympathy. She reached out gently, placing her hand over your. I know, and I'm sorry. You didn't deserve any of this. No one does. But she looked around nervously, lowering her voice. There's a way. If you want, if you really want to get out of here, I'll help you. You blinked at her, stunned. What? I said, I'll help you run away. You froze. The words sounded like something out of a forgotten dream. Freedom, escape, the impossible. You stared at her, unsure whether to laugh, cry, or scream. Are you serious? You want to die? Mira's voice trembled, but there was steel in her gaze. I have worked under him for 8 years. I have seen what he does to people who betray him. But seeing what he's doing to you, it's worse than any punishment he's ever given anyone else. You're not a girl anymore. He sees you as something he owns. If you don't run now, you never will. But how? He has guards everywhere, cameras, there's no way. Mira cut you off and whispered, there's a back door, one. No one uses anymore, from the kitchen in the old wing. I have the keys. I'll unlock it for you after a week in late afternoon, around 3 p.m. Most of the guards switch shifts around that time. Some gone to meet their families and some going to rest. And the security cameras there, it's broken. I checked it last week. You stared at her, wide eyed. heart thudding like thunder. Take the small trail through the forest. Keep walking east. After about a mile, you'll hit a broken fence. Cross that and you will see a bus stop. It's the only way out of the cursed land. What about you? You asked, your voice shaking. Mira gave you a weak smile. I'll stay. I'll cover for you as long as I can. He won't suspect it at first. He trusts me more than anyone. But once he finds out, it will be over for me. Tears filled your eyes. You grabbed her hand tightly. Why are you doing this for me? Because years ago I had a little sister. I tried to save my sister years ago when someone wanted to sell her. I failed at that time. I saw my sister in you, and now it's my turn again. I don't want to waste this. A beat of silence passed between you. The air is heavy with emotion. Then you reached over and hugged her tightly, crying softly against her shoulder. Thank you so much. I won't forget this. You don't have to, just survive. That's all I ask. You both sat there for a moment longer, the silence speaking louder than words. She pulled away, finally wiping your tears gently. After a week, late afternoon, 3 p.m. Be ready, and remember, no matter how calm he looks, he is the devil behind the smile. You nodded slowly, and Mira stood up and gave you one last encouraging glance, then slipped out the door like a ghost. You stared back at the food tray barely touched, and your hand slowly curled into a trembling fist. That day, everything will change, or it would end.